Well, I've got bad news if you're expecting a pre-Christmas interest rate cut, because Australia's biggest bank says inflation is becoming enough of a problem again to warrant the Reserve Bank to end its rate cutting cycle. In other words, no more interest rate cuts. Annual inflation surged more than expected in the third quarter to be above the RBA's target band of 2 to 3%.
We're now actually seeing 50% of the inflation basket record price gains of above 3%. It had been falling and it's now re-accelerated. So we just think it is going to take restrictive interest rates here in Australia to get inflation back on track.
More recently, electricity, holiday travel and petrol prices have driven costs in the 3 months of September. But what's likely to concern the Reserve Bank is a re-acceleration in prices for services, things like vets, restaurant meals, domestic holidays and visiting the dentist. When these costs rise, they're typically harder to come back down, or at the very least ease, and they're often driven by consumer demand.
The spending environment's been better, and we do suspect it's allowed businesses to pass on some high costs that we know they've been facing in previous years.
And CommBank says borrowers are generally on top of their home loans, with only 10 to 15% of eligible customers requesting a reduction in minimum monthly mortgage repayments following recent rate cuts this year.